What is going on, Dev Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's MBXCCC, and in this video I am doing an update video for Ciaran's Crazy World. It has been a while since I last did one of these, and yeah, there are a lot of updates for us to do in this world. In today's video we're mainly going to be focusing on the house and the town. There isn't a crazy amount of updates, but there is a few we have to get sorted out. So, this will be done a little differently than you guys are used to. In the past, I have always had an invisible helper come along and build inside the video, while I pan along and show you what they're building. What we've done this time, and I'm a bit out of breath, I'm sorry. What we've done this time is we've built all the updates out of video, outside of the video, and I'm just going to simply be panning over all of them. I'm going to be going along in a certain order I have written down on my phone here, so let's get started. Let's start with the house, because this has gone through quite the change since you last saw it. So we're going to pan around to the front here. I'm going to try and just pause and give you guys some good views. And I don't know if I'm going to mute myself or talk through a lot of this panning over, but let's continue around to the left-hand side, and I'll show you underneath the balconies in a few minutes. But again, I'm just going to pan over to the side. Again, feel free to go ahead and copy this view right here. And then we're going to continue on over. And again, feel free to go ahead and copy. Okay, moving around to the back. Going to try and pause about here. Again, go ahead and copy. Moving on over. The reason we're doing it this way instead of the usual ways, it just helps shorten down the videos a lot with these updates, and also makes it a little easier for you guys to follow along with, a little less confusing, especially since my invisible helper when building all these updates was making quite a lot of mistakes. So yeah, it would have added a whole lot of time onto the video, and it would have made it really confusing. Okay, again, feel free to pause right here. And then we've just got one more side of the house down here, and then we'll move underneath the balconies. Okay, so once you have that, I'm going to quickly pan over the roof, just in case anyone needs it. I don't believe the roof has changed, though, in any way. But just in case, I'm going to do a slow pan around. Feel free to pause, or slow down the video if you need to. But again, I don't think the roof has changed in any way. And these little seats are 2 blocks away from the fences, 2 blocks away from the house. On both sides, like this over here. Again, panning over the roof. Again, hasn't gone through any updates that I'm aware of. So, but if there are updates that I'm not noticing, then you can copy them from this little pan over. Okay, with that done, there is some changes to the back garden, but we will get round to that in a few minutes. Let's head inside, and we're going to go straight to the kitchen. There is nothing different in the entrance here. This is fine as it is. But just in case, here's a small pan over of the living room, or of the entranceway. Moving into the hallway, we're going to go to the right, we're going to go to the kitchen, and this is what it should look like. I'm going to pan over, there's a painting right there. I don't remember what the painting is called, Plant or something like that, I believe. Coming around to the counter here. Again, just feel free to copy it exactly as you see it. Inside the cupboard here, we've got a couple of barrels. Again, go ahead and copy that. And then we're moving on to the living room. So we're going to go in there. And once again, just feel free to pause and copy as needed. I'm going to pan over everything though, so don't worry. There you go. And then we've got inside the cupboard, which got some bookshelves. Okay, after the living room, we've got Chase's room, which is new. You guys haven't seen that in a tutorial yet. So we're going to go upstairs, and I'm going to be panning over all of this. And this takes the space of the old brewing room, for anyone who remembers that. Some of these blocks. For the ceiling here, we should have mangrove stairs and mangrove slabs. So stairs go around the edge, and then slabs go in the middle. Again, I'm going to pan over the entire room. And the floor is also black carpet, some black wool under the doors. There is no black wool underneath this table here, but that is what the table looks like. Again, it's mangrove. So go ahead and copy that. And then just behind the stairs here, we've got mangrove planks up in this little section here. But there's the beds. There is spruce planks by the looks of it under the beds. No black wool. Okay, and that is Chase's room. I'm going to try and give one more pan over of the whole room. And we've got the mud brick walls here in the corner. Again, no black wool underneath that. Moving along, we're going to go outside to the beautiful balcony. And apparently there is a column missing, although I'm not seeing which one it is. You will definitely see it when you go to update it, though, I would assume. But I'm going to give a pan over. This is what it should look like now. It's pretty much the exact same. Just as it says in my notes, there is a column missing. So just go ahead and copy what you see here. I'll try and give a good small pan around. There we have it. Okay. Moving on, the next thing we have is the back garden. And this has gone through quite the change, as you can see here. So again, I'm going to give a pan over, and we've marked out the placements of all these flowers for you guys, so I will go ahead and give you those in a minute. But just by the back door here, we've got this little archway, which is made out of stone bricks and stone brick slabs and stairs with some torches around it. So go ahead and copy that. We've got some rose bushes to the sides. And then we've got little flowers and torches around. So if we come in from the from the back gates here, we go to our left. We've got a little allium flower right here. We should be 2 blocks away from the path. And then we should go to the right 2 and then come back 1. Go to the right 4 and then place an allium. We're then going to turn to the right. We're going to go 2, a torch, turn to the right, skip 1 and then an allium. Then to the left of this torch, we're going to skip 2. Then we're going to have a diamond block. And then to the left of that diamond block, we're going to have an allium. Hope this isn't too confusing. But you can see the placement of it right here. It lines up with this oak plank. And then we're going to go to the left 1, 2, 3, 4. And then come back 1 and have an allium. And then there, again, there's an allium right here. Right up next to the path on the 3rd block in. On this side over here, we're going to go to the 3rd block in of the path. And then the 2nd block of grass. So it should line up right with this torch here. 1 block away. We're then going to go to the right. And go to the 3rd block. Forward 1. Place an allium. Come back. We're going to go to the right to the 2nd block. And then come back 1 and place an allium in the corner. Then we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place an allium. Go to the left 1. Forward 1. Place a torch. Forward 1. To the left 2. Place an allium. Forward 2. To the left 2. Place an allium. And then skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right and place an allium. Okay, with that being done, that is all the torches and all the flowers in the back garden. Hope that wasn't too confusing for you guys right there. But there you have it. Up next, we are going to go to the back balcony, which I think is this top one. He didn't really specify, he just said back balcony. Which I would assume is this top one, which I've already shown off. Again, you've got the little table up here, spruce signs on the sides of the chairs. Just like this. Okay. After the back balcony, we've got Leonie's room, which if we come inside here, go to the left. Not a crazy amount of updates in here. But again, I'm going to give a pan over everything right here. So you guys can copy. And I do apologize if my camera starts moving on its own at any point. My controller is suffering from stick drift, which is just great. But yeah, this is Leonie's bedroom. We've got a little armor stand here in that pose with a diamond sword, gold leggings, gold boots, iron chest plate, leather helmet. We've got, hold on, what block is that? Let me just, yellow concrete, there we go. Yellow concrete under the bed. We've got glowstone dust in the item frame above the bed. And again, this is what the ceiling looks like. I feel like there should be a jungle plank there, Ciaran, if you're watching this, but there is currently an oak slab instead. Maybe that's something you want to change at a later date. I don't know. Probably will, knowing my luck. Now I've brought that up, he probably will change that. Moving on to the rest of the house, we've just got Harry's room left. So if we come into Harry's room, again, not a crazy amount of updates here. Below the bed, though, is now light blue wall. Above the bed, we've got a water bucket, which faces that way. Okay, I'm going to give a pan over everything really quick. Don't want to make this too confusing for you guys, but yeah. Okay, that is Harry's room. Again, up here just goes one block into the ceiling. Okay, that is Harry's room done. Let's close these doors up. And that is the house finished. Next up we have the town, where we're going to go to the carrot shop. And we need to head inside, because this has had some updates. So let's head in. A lot of the item frames are now gone inside the carrot shop, as you can see here. I don't know if that's a recent change or an old one, but they are gone. Panning around, we've got the little seating area. And then just behind the counter, this is what it looks like here. Okay. That is the carrot shop done. Next up, we have the flower bed and fountain behind Henry's house. So let's go back there. And this is the fountain. So we should be 2 blocks away from the path, right here. And 2 blocks away from this path here as well. And this is what the fountain looks like. This should be 3 blocks of melons right here, a glowstone and then water on top. And then we've got the little flower beds 2 blocks away from the fountain. And that is what the flower beds look like. We should have a gap of 2 in between the flower beds. And 2 blocks in between the flower beds in Henry's house. Okay. Moving on, next we have Read a Book a Library, and the inside and outside both have updates. So, let's go ahead, let's pan over the outside really quick, and I'll do the roof in a moment as well, but I'll do the walls first. I think it's mainly going to be torches, I think, have changed on the outside here. But again, just go ahead, change what you need to change. There's a little dog grave here for Aqua, or Agua, as it's spelled here, Agua. Actually, I don't know if, was the name Agua or was it Aqua? I can't remember, to be honest. Someone will have to leave that in the comments. That might be a little spelling mistake, though. But there we go, the outside, and this is what the sign looks like really quick. The Reader Book a Library. And then we got the roof. Again, I don't think anything's really changed with the roof. I think it was more torches and whatnot on the outside that changed. But there we have it. Let's go inside now. And let's just have a little pan around. I'm going to try and give you some solid views here as well. We got little books on lecterns around here, like so. Again here, and this is what that looks like. Turning around here, it's the exact same on each side. And then around the back here. Okay. With that being done, let's head outside, and the next place we have to visit is the Crazy Shop, where the outside has changed. There are no updates for the inside. So let's pan over the outside here. First of all, the door is now a mangrove door. Let's clear my inventory. And let's finish panning around the outside, and the sign, just in case you want it, the Crazy Disco House. The trapdoor for the redstone hole is now a mangrove trapdoor as well. So let's just finish panning around here. Again, you can see all the torch placements and everything on both the roof and the walls. So go ahead and copy down everything that you see. And you may see a pretty big update to my right now with the park. Yeah, that was moved. It's built exactly the same, but it was moved. So let's see. After the crazy disco house, we have Posh and Pose, which has had updated torches. They are now soul torches. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I believe they're all in the same place though, but just in case, I'm going to have a little pan around. Just showing you guys the placements of all the torches. They are also soul torches on the inside as well, not just the outside. And we do have some extra terrain and paths to show you in a minute as well, which I will get to. Yeah, again, that park is one of the biggest changes, so I will get to that in just a moment. All right, let's head inside. And again, we've got soul torches on the inside here. I believe they're all in the same places though, so there. Okay, the Posh and Pose is done. Next up we have the greenhouse. So let's head over there and we've got the size and plants of the greenhouse. So yeah, this one might be a little bit harder to explain because I'm guessing the length of the greenhouse changed. So we now have a building that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 blocks long by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks wide. Okay, so 19 by 10 now. And this path is 3 blocks long in total. And it looks exactly like this. And the sign says the greenhouse. Moving inside, we have the plants that have changed. On this left-hand side, we've got a spruce sapling, a dark oak sapling, a jungle sapling, an oak sapling, an acacia sapling, birch sapling, brown mushroom, red mushroom, a warped fungus, a crimson fungus, a cactus, bamboo, a azalea, I hope I pronounced that correctly, a flowering azalea, a mangrove propagule, I don't know if I pronounced that right, a pumpkin, a melon. On the right hand side we've got, let's see, white tulip, oxeye daisy, lily of the valley, we've got azure bluette, dandelion, pink tulip, allium, blue orchid, cornflower, poppy, red tulip, orange tulip, poppy again, sunflower, rosebush, the lilac, and the peony, I don't know how you pronounce it. And those are all the plants inside there. Okay, and the final update I've been given by my invisible helper is for the toy shop. So let's head over there now. And that is less item frames in here. So if we face the T, on this side we've only got 2 clocks and 2 eggs. If we move over to the O, we've got 2 ink sacs and 2 salmon. To the Y, we've got 2 pufferfish and 2 cod. And to the S, we've got 1 firework, rocket, 1 shield, and 2 bones. And that is the inside of the toy shop done. Okay, and then for a few little corrections that aren't included on the list. First of all, this path has been blocked off. I'm not sure the reason for that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the reason for this path being blocked off. I don't know if that's part of the updates or I don't know the reason for that one. I forgot to ask my invisible helper about that, so I apologize. But the first thing, let's get started with, this is something Ufuf asked me the other day, and he wanted to know how long this path was down the side of the Posh and Pose restaurant. I currently have it a total of 45 blocks long going in this direction, all the way out to here. My invisible helper has told me to only bring it out to these 2 diamond blocks for this video. So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 blocks long. And then you can connect that down here to the path in front of the horse stables, and over here to these stairs like this. We've got a little bit of updated terrain around here, which I'm going to quickly give off. Again, feel free to pause if needed. Or if I'm going too fast, slow the video down, whatever you have to do. And then once this is done, it's pretty much just the park left to do. We've got Milo's grave here, R.I.P. Milo the dog. We've got a poppy in front of that. And there is a correction we have for the park as well, which no one really told me in the comment section of that video. But I will be giving that off in this video here. We've got the automatic chicken farm, pretty much the exact same as it was before. However, I don't know if this has been shown off in a video yet though, but I do know these chests down here have been removed. I have seen that in his world. I'm sorry, Ciaran, if that wasn't shown off in a video. But yeah, I do know down here is no longer a thing. This has just been blocked off with dirt, so go ahead and do that. I'm sorry if that wasn't shown off in a video yet, but I just know from experience that that is no longer there, and that was bugging me, so I apologize for that. So let's continue on. We've got Peyton's grave just down here. Okay, continuing to pan over. And I just need to quickly do something on my phone here while I'm panning over, so just, if I go quiet, I do apologize for that. Okay, we're not going to go too far past these 2 diamond blocks, just in case. But now I think it's time for this path, so you should already have these stairs marked out from when you did the terrain, and these basically just go up a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have this path here. This path, I know from experience, is a total of 39 by 39. So go ahead and do that. So the coordinates here are x265, y67, and then z26. And then down here, again, it's a total of 39 blocks long, counting from this corner here, not counting from the sign, counting from this corner right here, it's 39 blocks long. And this coordinate right here, we should be at 303, 67, 26. And again, this path right here, counting from this diamond block, is 39 blocks long in that direction. And we should end at exactly 303, 67, minus 12. You can then connect the 2 paths up together. And these are 2 block long paths, by the way, I should have mentioned. But then we have the park, and again, it's 2 blocks away from each side of the path, and it's built exactly as it was in my video. So just, if you want to know how to build this park, go watch my tutorial on it, because it's the exact same, nothing has changed. Except for the fact there are no flowers around outside on the signs anymore. So you can add them in if you want, you don't have to, but you can. But the one correction I do have for the park is we have a couple more corners, and I need to find the picture for this one. Let me see. Actually, I can just quickly load up my main world. Let's go get this really quick. I apologize for doing this now, but you just give me a minute here. I can go quickly. I should have done this outside the video with my invisible helper, but I wanted to explain this in the video just so you guys could see what I had done wrong. So hop down here. Run up the stairs, run outside really quick. I apologize for this again. I go up to the park, and I haven't actually done it at this version of the park, but that's fine because I've got my original copy of the park just over here still. Okay, yeah, I see what we need to do. So basically, where we've got these 2 grass paths here, so we go in 1 on each side, then we go out 2 on each side. what we're going to do, we're going to extend this forward by a block, like this in the corners. And that just makes that a little more rounded. So this is what it should look like from above, all the way around. Like so. Actually, no. We should have... Hold on. Give me a moment here. I apologise. No, I'm wrong. This should go out here and then be there. Give me a second here to correct that again. Then I'll give you a view over from the top. That is my fault. And I've done it there. This is what it should look like from above. My bad. So go ahead and just copy that. So we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, and then the rest of the park is the exact same as it was before in my tutorial. So I do believe, oh, there's also a path just down here. This goes into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th and the 8th block. And it is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 blocks long. And then it just turns into some stairs and goes down to this path right here, which we've done in a previous video. I'm pretty sure. If not, if I haven't done that in a previous video, just bring it out to this right here. And we should also connect this path up to the coral farm here in the middle, and again in the middle here as well. And I believe Ciaran said I wrote this sign wrong in my tutorial. If I did, go ahead and change that now while I'm looking at it. But that is all the updates that I have today, I believe. So I'm going to have another update video coming out fairly soon. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.